we had a question from a viewer about her 2 cats. She has 2 female cats that are just not getting along. Apparently one of them, the original cat, is not happy about the new cat being there. And she had mentioned they lived together for about 6 months already. So she was wondering, what can she do to help these 2 cats get along? Because right now, not so much. What does she do? What can she do?
So the introduction process is really important. A lot of people think cats are dogs and they just throw them in the room together, and that does not work.
Cats are very territorial.
Yeah. So if you want cats not to get along, that's how you do it.
I want these cats to hit each other.
99% guaranteed. So even if you've had the cats a while, you can do the reintroduction process, which we recommend.
Reintroduce cats to each other. Really, the best way to do that is to separate them, which sounds counterintuitive. Like, I want them to get along. Why would I separate them? But you need them to readjust to the space and make it their own. The original cat is really going to be your main focus. The original cat was their first. That's their territory. That's their place of living. That's all of their stuff. And now there's a new stranger cat that just came in and started living there. Kind of like, imagine if some guy just moves into your house and like nobody explains anything.
Like
just,
we're roommates.
Yeah, and just starts living in your house and using your bathroom. Like,
her boyfriend just
some guy. I don't know who that is. Didn't even.
I don't know who that is.
Didn't even tell her.
Hopefully she does.
No idea. Didn't even bring it up with her. He just moves in and starts using all her stuff.
Peeing in my toilet.
Just peeing on everything. You know, some cats do. When they're nervous.
Using my favorite blankets.
Yep, exactly. Just snuggle up on the couch with her blanket. No explanation, just shows up.
Cut a bitch.
Yep. So, best thing to do is to separate them and reintroduce them, maybe in a restaurant.
Maybe ask me if I even want another roommate.
That too.
I don't know. Anyway, back to the cats.
Back to the cats. So, separating them, giving spatial priority, I guess. Your original cat. The new cat, no matter how new, can take over a neutral space, like a bathroom or an extra bedroom if you have one.
Some people have even done it in closets, that like walk-in closets. Not like a tiny.
Get in there.
Big closets.
Big closet, yeah. Any place that's more neutral that your cat doesn't prioritize. Like, you don't want to give the new cat the whole living room. Do you know what I mean?
Or your bedroom.
Or your bedroom, where most likely your cat likes to sleep, next to you. So each cat needs their own litter box, their own food and water bowls, their own bedding, because you're going to use that to start scent swapping over time. Taking the behavioral cues from your original cat, making sure that they're comfortable with the smells, because they might not be. They might smell that new cat and be like, oh no, like, that's disgusting. That guy smells weird.
Also feeding them on either side of the door, their favorite food. And a lot of people make this mistake. I make it all the time. If one of my cats hisses or growls at another, I'm like, that's not nice. You're better than that.
Do better.
But cats only hear mom yelling at them. So they're associating this cat with mom getting mad at them. Yeah, you want to praise when they're doing well. Like if they're both eating, not growling, not hissing. Oh, sweet baby, I love you so much. Pet, pet, pet. And just talk really nicely and just make it a very positive experience with that other cat. So they start saying, oh, when this guy's around, this stinky guy, when he's around, I get my favorite food.
Yeah.
Maybe I want him around more.
Exactly. Like she said, it's easy to be like, hey, don't do that. And that's negative. That cat is bad. Not only is he using my box, I get yelled at all the time now, and I don't like it.
Mom, this cat makes mom mad. I hate him.
Yeah. What a jerk. He's mean to me. He's mean to my mom.
Look what he makes mom do. What is that little gate you have? Because if they could see each other through a barrier, that would be great too.
Baby gates. A baby gate is what it's called, or a dog gate, whatever.
So instead of a closed door where they don't see each other, it's something they can see through.
Exactly.
And do the same process, but obviously be there so you don't let them cross over the gate. If you don't have a way to do that, like if you're living in a small apartment or whatever, you could do a dog crate as well.
Oh yeah.
Just cover it. Most dog crates are open, so just cover it so there's only the front that they can see each other through, and they're both getting the good food or treats or whatever. And if you do that, then you can swap. At some point, you're going to swap them.
Yeah.
When they're doing really well, let the new cat out into the house and explore, and the original cat into that room and explore.
Letting them explore each other's territory will help them acclimate to each other.
Time is relative to the cat.
Yes.
So like in our rooms, in our cat rooms, we don't just throw them in, as stated previously. We have transition cages, which is basically a dog crate, but it's really a rabbit cage,
It's a rabbit.
Whatever. It's what was affordable at the time. Anyway.
That's what's important.
They've lasted 15 years.
They're amazing.
Yeah. So in that situation, we put the cat in the transition cage. The sides are covered except the front. They have their own litter box and food and bedding and everything. So they have their own. They don't have to worry about the cats being able to get in and get it, because that's also why sometimes they tangle, because they're thinking that other cat is taking all their stuff.
Exactly.
They want their food.
Yep, that's
They want
theirs.
their food.
Their stuff.
When they're ready, if they're in the front of the cage, they want to come out. That's when they're ready to come out and explore. So that's how we do it here at the shelter.
Exactly.
Which is very similar to the way you could do it if you had a dog crate.
Exactly.
And I mean, that small room is just an extension of the dog crate.
Applied to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just bigger.
Exactly. Another thing you can try, there are pheromone diffusers, collars and sprays that are on the market that help cats with their stress levels. It also works great for other things like, urinating outside of the box. Some cats will mark territory that way. And just general stress. Cats can be stressed out with new guests in the house or a new baby, whatever it is. The pheromone sprays or diffusers could work really well for a multi-cat situation. A thinky!
They make the cat that's wearing it makes them all feel like they're the main cat, that they're at the top of the hierarchy, and which means they don't have to fight. We've had adopters say that.
Yep.
My cat never comes out. We tell them to get that. I like the collars personally. The cat was out amongst strangers the next day in our house. My old lady cat is very angry when I bring home a new cat. And she's Siamese, so she's very growly and talkative, and she has the old lady voice.
Pretty good.
So she intimidates them. That's her way of saying, I'm the queen here, you're nothing.
Yeah.
And most of the cats honestly just ignore her, but so I give her the collar, and that calms her down. She doesn't have to feel like she needs to put them in their place as much.
Exactly. Those are two things to try for introducing cats to each other, or reintroducing cats. Because it works if you haven't got the cat yet. It still works. Do it that way. Start off on the right foot.
Yeah, that's how we counsel new adopters on how to introduce.
We highly recommend this. Please do it.
We even give a handout.
Please do it.
So many in 2 days. My cat doesn't like this one.
Follow the rules
all the time.
But it's okay, because even if you've maybe accidentally introduced them already, you can always start over. You can start over and just give them that opportunity again to start over. You can start a new, fresh page.
Yeah. Every day is a new opportunity to begin again.
That was beautiful.
Are we done with this?
I think so.
Thank God.
That's it.
If she puts that in.
It's going in. Are you done?
We're done.
We're done.